I'm honored to be here amongst friends, amongst allies and allies in this work. Allies who've contributed their time, their treasure, and their tears to the work of keeping our communities safe, fighting for our loved ones. We've all read the headlines and watched on the nightly news. They cover gun violence in this nation. Many seem to have grown a little bit too used to it. Numb, believing that their situation or the situation is intractable, that we can't do anything about it. But my colleagues are here. We know that we can. You all are here because you know that we can do something. But oftentimes when we sit back and think of the work, when we think of the legislation, as you all walk these halls and talk to members about the legislation that needs to be passed, all too often we don't get the action, but what we do get are the thoughts and prayers of too many. I sit on that floor as we look around, and I know that there are some good folks on both sides of the aisle, but oftentimes I look at the other side of the aisle and wonder, what in the world are we getting from your thoughts and prayers? Don't get me wrong. I grew up in the church. My mother's a pastor. I know full well the power of prayer. I would not be here today without my God's hand on my life. I know the mercy that my God has shown to me and to all of us. I know the power of prayer in the community, yet when I see elementary school students bringing guns into the classroom, when I see all too often our high school kids getting gunned down right outside of their buildings, I'm just at a loss. I look across the aisle and I thought they were praying for us. I don't get their prayers. If their prayers is as frustratingly unanswered as mine, then I at least know that what we can do is we can pass safe storage laws. And I know that what we can do is we can make sure all of our teachers, all of our school buildings are safe. I know there are some things we can do while we're waiting on our prayers to be answered. My heart breaks when I hear Brett Venkat's testimony and think about, unfortunately, aspiring military surgeons who are coming and training on our young kids because of the gun violence that's in our streets. It breaks my heart. I thought they were praying for us. But until we at least get those prayers answered, and I know the power of God, until we get those prayers answered, we can at least ensure that we pass assault weapons bans right here in this Commonwealth. I know we can do that right now. To those families that are rocked right now by the domestic violence and the unthinkable tragedies of self-inflicted gun violence in your homes, I can't quite, it's hard for us to share in that grief. It's hard for us to know what that feels like. My heart is with you. My prayers are with you. 60% of homicides, gun violence deaths are self-inflicted. I hope and pray that they're praying for you. They say they're praying for you, but I know what we can do is we can pass extreme risk protection orders right here in this house, right now. The time for action is now. We're not just praying for healing, we're praying for our colleagues to find courage. Not just praying for healing, we're praying for action. The time for action is right now. We have moms who are here demanding action. We have folks who are here rallying, know that we will not cease to work. We will not cease to rally. We will not cease to hope. We will not cease until ceasefire and those organizations have what they need, because the time to work is now.